Hello guys, we'll be starting with surface modeling today. So you open your SolidWorks, you go to new, start going to new, we'll be creating a part. So we go to part. Now we've already established extruded surface. So today we'll be talking about revolve surface. So you go to revolve surface, but first of all, you cannot revolve a surface without creating a sketch. So I'll use my front plane as the sketch. So I'll just have to create something I want to use as my sketch. Then now, whenever you are sketching, you are applying revolve, you need to have an axis of revolution. So now let's look at this now. I want to revolve this, go to surface. When I click, it's asking for axis of revolution. When I click this, do you see what it's giving me? Something like this. Okay, let me click OK so you can see it. It's giving me something of this nature. You understand? But imagine this is not what I want. Okay, let's say I click this and I go to revolve surface and I click this side now. Are you seeing something? Now it will not show because I've already applied. So let me control Z. So now let's go back to surface, revolve surface, and we click this. Are you seeing it? So we are able to revolve this around this as our axis of revolution. That's the center of this revolution. So revolve surface, surface revolve or revolve surface as you may want to call it. It's similar to surface modeling and solid modeling in the sense that same principle that applies to solid modeling when it comes to revolving is the same principle that applies to surface modeling when it comes to revolving. So you can see. So now, like you when you look at this, you discover I'm not using a profile. There is no contour. I'm just using a line to revolve. So there are scenarios where you have to use a profile to revolve and all that. So let's pick a scenario of that nature. So a close contour now. Imagine I created a close contour. This is a close. This is a closed surface, not like this that is open. So I want to revolve it. Surface revolve, go to revolve. Then I revolve this around this. Now, what can you see? You discover it's revolving around this. But you can see that the previous line also is revolving this because they are on the same sketch. So everything on that sketch will have to follow the same axis of revolution. So if I don't want this to apply to it, I can just delete it. I can just delete this and all we are having is the other part. I can just delete this. So all we have is the other part. So when I click revolve and I use this as my axis of revolution, so I can decrease, let's say 90. I decrease this. You get. Now when you look at this, you discover that it is open at both ends because and it doesn't have thickness. Just like your solid modeling, um different from your solid modeling. If it's solid modeling now, you will discover that there's thickness to this, but this there's no thickness. It's more like the thickness is zero. You understand? So and in solid modeling, all these places will be closed. This if you hash this, if you are to hash this and do the hashing diagram, you have to be showing here to be a hashed plane, but because this is not a solid, it is hollow. You understand? So I just hope you understand what revolve surface is all about. This is just all about revolve surface. So it's nothing different from solid modeling. So I wouldn't want to waste much time boring you about revolve surface. So I think wait for our next class, which is sweep surface. Then we'll talk about sweep surface. Then after sweep surface, loop surface. Then where I'll be spending much time will be boundary surface, field surface, freeform, and the rest. So I hope you got value for today. Thank you very much for your time.